Okay, folks, time for YouTube. Hey, I'm going to explain in my video. Now, first of all, was the disclaimer, okay? If you have tender ears, you're easily offended, don't watch this, okay? If you have an intelligent mind, if you have an intellect, I do automotive. I deal with automotive. I don't do so much with aviation because of the dangers of exposing things that can easily be done to an aircraft to take it down. That's not even a funny joke. Not to an American. Now, this video is directed at that twinkle-toed, rat-faced, weasel-faced little cocksucker Christopher Wray. Oh, there's an investigation. Well, you know what? I had that run on me when cops were doing corrupt shit trying to shut my development down and building. Oh, there's an investigation. He should investigate whether he has a dick or not. Okay? How many trucks have blown up on overpasses or under overpasses and so forth? I mean, I want to explain how this is happening, how boats are hitting, getting shut down. You know, the CIA, especially the NSA, we call that the non-secure assholes, okay? That is the all-American communist thug stooges cloak and dagger organization, and they are Chaos Incorporated. Now, the point I'm trying to make to you, you see this? This is all you need. More than likely, these saboteurs, these chaos agents, they're on a laptop. They're on a cyber network, probably run by the NSA, the CIA. But remember what I told you about GPS and how GPS is being fucked with? All that stuff where those tanker trucks, they know exactly what routes they're going to take once they're in that computer. Or maybe the insurance companies have those little boxes and the company itself has that GPS inside that truck. That's how they're doing it. That's how they're doing it to the shipping. That's how they're doing it to the trains. It's easy. Once you have that AI technology on board and you no longer have human hands and human brains capable of functioning with all their faculties, it's why 95% of the people I know with degrees like me, and they're unemployed. Because companies don't want smart people. They want these fucking dupes working for them. So hopefully I sufficiently explained. Let me, before I close my video, my cleanup efforts here are desperately failing. It's one interruption after another. I got to send my insurance company photos of my vehicles, and what's happening is these tracking devices are the secret behind it. All of it. Okay? I was military. I know they have devices. That's how they shut cameras off and ships down magically. You just point it and it disables everything. Okay? Now they have a couple nicknames for them and all this other stuff. I'm not going to go into it. Okay? I didn't explain this just in theoretically how they're doing it. I explained exactly. It's a separate cyber network, and there are co-conspirators, many of them. Because if Christopher Wray wasn't an American, okay, he'd be out disclosing the who's, how's, and whys. Every one of these mass shootings, it gets buried. Every one of these kooky fucking incidents that happens, it gets buried. There's nothing in the news. That's because of the other Biden thug and stooge, the un-American. Okay? He's a communist twinkle-toed prick, and they're protecting their Chinese investment. Okay? He's doing the scorched earth with Trump. Trump's going to get reelected by a fucking landslide. There ain't a sane person that's going to vote Democratic. And they're sliding these Democrats in with these phony elections. Let me tell you what Trump is doing. It's a big billboard out here. Do you want to help Trump? We need volunteers. I called the poor bastard that put that sign up there. He's the head of the conservative committee here. He's under siege. This area, the Latinos, the Hispanics, everybody. There isn't a person here besides a couple of brain-dead morons that want to vote for Biden. Holy shit, down the road, there's going to... This whole strip of Route 93, all the way through Hazleton, it's going to be all Trump. You're going to see the signs. One out front. There's already about 10 of them from Terry. McCandless lives down the road here. He's another guy. I don't know if he does YouTube like me. I don't talk to the guy that much. He's been severely affected financially like me. But I'm speaking out because I'm not afraid. You got to do what you got to do to protect yourself and your home in this day and age. Because this is a communist takeover is what this is. And that's how the smoke and mirrors is going on, people. I want to tell you something. You better think long and hard just how easy this is to perpetrate. Why do you think they went to all this AI technology in everything? You build the network, you can destroy that network. And you can destroy it from the outside. You don't have to be within that network. Okay? How do you think people are getting in your bank accounts from Ghana, South Guyana, here, there, all over the world? People are getting in your fucking bank account? Think again, people, how this is happening. Okay? Like I said, I have an education. I worked with people. I worked with Tim Finch and Zach Modi. These guys, they could make a tractor trailer disappear right before your eyes. I swear to fucking God, these two techno boobs. Oh my God! I mean, they did shit with holographics. They took me out in the middle of a field. One of the pranks they pulled on me, and it looked like they said, "This house is yours." There's like a mansion there. And I'm like, I don't want a freaking house like that. I said, Jesus Christ, this is, I live in a couple of rooms here. And it's more than enough for me to take care of. Well, anyway, he says, yeah, go for the front door. Okay, I'll bite. I walk over and there's nothing there. It's a fucking hologram. Come on now. My cigarette went out. That's why I still smoke. Explaining to people what you think you might be seeing, especially through this cyber world, may not even be real. It kind of like how Biden got elected, allegedly. Okay? Remember what I just said. There's a guy out here, he's under siege. Okay? There ain't a Biden sign up anywhere. No Biden voters. Biden is all thugs and stooges. His supporters are the CIA, the NSA, all these politicians. Those are the ones, like Soros. Okay? Remember what I told you. Israel used to be the brokers of the world and are no longer. China took over. They're going to lose their Chinese investment. So let me tell you something, folks. This is how it's being done. And if I seem to be lying, it's more than even plausible. It's almost provable. But Ray will not tell the truth about those cyber networks. And I mean, you have people that are in your government right now. They're outright admitted fucking communists. I think Trump should round them all up. Either deport the son of a bitches or put them in underground supermax prisons because they're not Americans and they're not talking American values. Biden mentions Pelosi, all them stooges. They mention nothing about the people that are struggling under the weight of this bullshit. The man can't even walk up a fucking set of steps. He fumbles, he mumbles, he bumbles. He's an idiot. That ain't a president. That's a piece of shit. Okay? He should have been replaced. When you have something broken, like a broken tool, a broken tractor, you replace it, right? That's what he is. He's a broken tool. The only difference between Joe Biden and a broken broomstick, there's a few good uses for the old broken broomstick, folks. So just so you know how the bridge was done up there in Connecticut and all the other ones, and how this hocus pocus, this is how it's being done, okay? This is how it is being perpetrated.